guys, welcome back to rackoflam. So temperatures have been gradually dropping here in New York, and something that I find so comforting as it gets colder outside is a nice hot bowl of noodle soup. And if you ask me to name some of my favorite ones, I'm going to tell you pho, ramen, and laksa will also be up there. If you're not familiar with laksa, it's a spicy, coconutty curry noodle soup that's commonly served in Southeast Asia, including Malaysia and Singapore. So there's this laksa paste that I often use to make this noodle soup at home. But the last 2 times that I went grocery shopping, it was nowhere to be seen. I was disappointed, to be honest with you, but patiently waited for my supermarket to restock. Sadly, it's already been 2 months and I still haven't seen its return. So I thought, okay, maybe it's time for me to find a new laksa paste. And why don't I share my thoughts and the process with you as I continue to hunt for the perfect replacement. The first one I'm going to tackle is the Por Kwan Laksa paste. So if you're interested in how I put it to use and the results, please keep watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. To begin, I will slice a medium-sized onion and mince 2 cloves of garlic. I then heated up some oil in my nonstick pot and stir-fried the onions and garlic until aromatic. Next, I added the entire 16-ounce jar of the Por Kwan Laksa paste, stirring until fragrant. You'll notice how thick the paste is, but no worries, as you'll be adding 4 cups of chicken stock or water to thin the paste out. I really hate wasting, so poured some water into the jar to remove the remaining paste. To increase the creaminess and fragrance up a notch, I added 14 ounces of coconut milk. Check out the beautiful colors. Now it really resembles laksa broth. When the broth began to bubble around the edges, I threw in some frozen fried fish balls and allowed the broth to boil and fish balls to cook through. I also added some frozen shrimp because this mama had no time to peel fresh ones at the moment. I then lowered the heat to allow the broth to simmer and prepared some noodles at the same time. Here's a moment of truth. When the broth was just about done, I gave it a taste and was surprised by the sour level. Moreover, it wasn't as spicy as I prefer my laksa. To adjust, I added about 1 tablespoon of fish sauce and a tablespoon of sugar. While it tasted closer to my preference, I still thought it was too sour to my liking and nowhere close to my beloved laksa paste that has yet to be restocked at the market. I served the laksa using these beautiful ceramic bowls by S&Q Ceramics. The capacity of each bowl is about 36 ounces, which makes them suitable for noodle soups like laksa or ramen. They're microwave and dishwasher safe, non-toxic, scratch resistant, and just all around beautiful. I love the gradient blue, the depth of the bowl, and how the colors contrast so well with the laksa. Likewise, I'll be using these 8-inch dinner plates by S&Q Ceramics for my garnishments. They're also scratch resistant, microwave, and dishwasher safe. They come in 10 inches as well and features this nice spirally design in the center. These plates are great for salads or toppings like these lime, bean sprouts, and scallions that I prepared for my laksa. If you're interested in the bowls and or the dinner plates, check out the details in the description below. While I did enjoy the added coconut broth and curry taste that accompanied the Por Kwan Laksa paste, I thought flavors were imbalanced due to the sourness. As I mentioned before, it also needed more heat. It's nowhere close to my favorite laksa paste, so I'll probably continue to hunt for another substitute. I do want to note, however, that Steve didn't mind the taste of this laksa, so you may actually find it enjoyable. Give it a chance and share your feedback by leaving me a comment below. If my video was helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.